Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all of you. In this video, I have compiled the 10 games that will be released in October. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. Assassin's Creed Mirage is an action-adventure video game published by Ubisoft. The game is set in 9th century Baghdad, and the player has Basim command an assassin. Basim is a street thief who has nightmarish visions and seeks justice. He joins an ancient organization and learns information that will change him. The game delivers an experience that spans the series' 15-year hiatus and modernizes the original game's features and gameplay. The emerging features of the game are a powerful coming-of-age story, the beginning of a narrative-driven action-adventure experience that follows Basim's transformation from a rebellious teenager to a refined master assassin with a conflicted destiny. Meet the inspiring characters who will shape Basim's destiny. The most powerful assassin, become the most versatile assassin in the series, park fluently in the city, and take advantage of the wide set of vehicles until you get updated. Learn about contracts made in assassination offices, collect vital clues, and achieve targets with assassinations like never before. An immersive, responsive city, a marriage of a busy and vibrant city with residences that react to your every move. From industrial Kark to the lush gardens of Round City, 4 unique regions reveal their secrets. Democratic general world events, and interacts with historical figures who shaped Baghdad's golden age. Homage to an original experience. Spoofing a franchise for 15 years. Features and modern redevelopments of gameplay. Journey to the legendary Alamut, which broke the foundations of the assassin's faith. This is an emotional tribute to the beginning of his changes. You can watch the launch trailer of the game here. The game is available on PC, Xbox Series X Vertical Bar S, Xbox One, PlayStation Registered Trademark 5, PlayStation Registered Trademark 4, Epic, and Amazon Luna. You can unlock additional content by purchasing the deluxe edition of the game. You also get access to his digital art book and certified digital soundtrack. What will Cities Skylines 2 offer? Cities Skylines 2 is a city management simulation. As players, we become the mayor in the game. We strive to grow our city by making the best use of the empty lands given to us in the first place. We must plan and build road networks, residential areas, commercial centers, industrial areas, parks, educational institutions, health services, and other infrastructures to ensure the happiness of the people living in the city. We also have to provide basic services such as energy production, water supply, and waste management. We should also point out that there are also factors such as budget management, traffic flow, population satisfaction, environmental pollution, and city economy in Cities Skylines 2. For this reason, it is considered difficult compared to other city management games. Cities Skylines 2 system requirements: minimum operating system Windows 10. Home, 64-bit. Processor, Intel Core i7-4790K, AMD Ryzen 5, Wingstes 100X. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 780, 3GB. AMD Radeon RX 470, 4GB. RAM, 8GB. Storage, not determined. Recommended, operating system, Windows 10. Home, 64-bit. Windows 11. Processor, Intel Core i7, Sun 9 700K, AMD Ryzen 5, 5P600X. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti, 11GB. AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT, 16GB. RAM, 16GB. Storage, not determined. So what do you think about this issue? You can share your opinions with us in the comment section below.
Of course, I could write an article about the Forza Motorsport game. The game is very popular among high-speed racing games. The latest version of the game, Forza Motorsport, was released on October 8, 2023. The game is available for Xbox Series X and PC and is also included in Xbox Game Pass. Forza Motorsport features over 500 vehicles and offers greater visual fidelity than previous versions with an upgraded physics system. The gameplay of the game is different from other racing games. While Forza Motorsport is poised to be a serious racing experience with a simulation bent, it appears to have a more detailed simulation engine. By sampling 8 times more per second in the new game, The accuracy of physics calculations per tire will be improved by 48 times compared to Forza Motorsport 7.
Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is an action game in which you race using licensed toy cars of the Hot Wheels brand. The game will be released on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X Vertical Bar S platforms on October 19, 2023. The developer of the game is Hexworks and the publisher is CI Games. In the game, you can choose one of more than 130 Hot Wheels vehicles and race on tracks with realistic physics and graphics. The tracks of the game are designed according to the size of the toy cars and are located in different places inside your home. For example, you can race in the kitchen, living room, garage, or garden. The game also has a track builder mode where you can create your own track. In this mode, you can design your track as you wish, add various modules, and share your track with other players. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 game can be a fun and exciting game for Hot Wheels and Fast and Furious fans. You can start playing the game the day it comes out by pre-ordering now or subscribing to Game Pass. Just Dance 2024 is a music video game developed by Ubisoft. The game will be released on October 24, 2023, and will be playable on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S platforms. In the game, players will be presented with a music video game platform where they can dance and share exciting moments throughout the year. The game will be accompanied by songs such as Walking on Sunshine and If You Wanna Party. As stated on the game's official website, additional songs and content will be available for a limited time after the game's launch. These contents will need to be downloaded. If you want to learn more about the game, you can visit Ubisoft's official website.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. And the torturous mission to which they have bound you. Only then will you know freedom, and if you would hear it, the truth.
Lords of the Fallen is an action role-playing game in the dark fantasy genre. The game will be released on Xbox Series X, S, PlayStation 5, and Windows 10 platforms in 2020-31. The developer of the game is Hexworks, and the publisher is CI Games 12. The story of the game tells the adventures of a group of warriors called the Dark Crusaders, who overthrew the evil god Adir and took his place. Players will try to prevent the resurrection of Adir by choosing one of the Dark Crusaders. The world of the game is 5 times larger and interconnected than the original Game 1. The game features more than 300 weapons, 9 different character classes, 2 parallel worlds, and many enemies and bosses throughout the lore. The gameplay of the game is inspired by Souls-like games. Players can fight their enemies using both melee weapons and magic. The game's battle system is real-time and operates smoothly. Players can also complete the game's campaign cooperatively with another player. 12. Lords of the Fallen may be an interesting game for dark fantasy and action lovers. You can start playing the game the day it comes out by pre-ordering now or subscribing to Game Pass. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is designed as a PS5 exclusive game. The game will be released on October 20th, 2023. In the game, Peter Parker and Miles Morales will experience different stories and legendary powers while fighting Venom in Marvel's New York City. The game will be a single-player game, but can be played with both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. The game's main features include the Symbiote Force, 2 playable Spider-Men, fighting iconic Marvel supervillains, and exploring an expanded New York City. There's also a gaming aid that supports the DualSense wireless controller's vibration function and trigger effect. NHL 24 is an ice hockey simulation video game developed by EA Vancouver and published by EA Sports. The game was released on October 6, 2023 on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS Platforms 1. The cover star of the game is Cale Makar, the star player of the Colorado Avalanche Team 2. The highlights of the game are innovative gameplay. The game has new gameplay features that provide realistic ice hockey action. Features such as Exhaust Engine 2, which puts pressure on the attack zone, tiring the goalkeeper and slowing down his reaction time, physics-based Contact 2 by breaking the glass and sending players to the hut, new vision passing system, and unique player control with Total Control Skill Moves 2 make the game more exciting and challenging. A connected Chell experience. Chell becomes more connected with the cross-play feature in all online team game modes. With HUT Moments, you can recreate classic moments in hockey history and today's biggest games too. With Flex Moments, more than 75 new goal celebrations are added, and the completely revamped presentation enriches the game atmosphere too. X Factor Edition. By purchasing the X Factor Edition version of the game, you can unlock 3 days early access, 3 and additional content. You also get access to the game's digital art book and select digital soundtrack too. Sonic Superstars game is an action platform game developed and published by Sega, which is a new interpretation of the classic 2D Sonic games. The game will be released on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X Vertical Bar S, Xbox One, and PC, Steam and Epic Games Store. Platforms on October 16th, 2023-123. The story of the game follows Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy as Doctor. It tells about an adventure in which Eggman, Fang, and they fight against a new armored enemy. By choosing one of 4 different characters, players can perform new moves and attacks with the power of the Chaos Emeralds. The graphics of the game are designed entirely in 3D and are played in 2D. The game's world is 5 times larger and interconnected than in the original Sonic games 123. The gameplay of the game is designed to be played both alone and with friends. Players can play the entire story mode locally in co-op with up to 4 players. There is also a new battle mode in the game. In this mode, players can race with up to 8 people locally or online 123. Those who pre-order the game or subscribe to Game Pass can start playing it on the day it is released, 123. Additionally, those who pre-order the game will receive a LEGO registered trademark Eggman character cover 12. The standard version of the game is priced at $59.991, and the deluxe version is priced at $69.991. The deluxe edition includes the LEGO registered trademark Fun Pack, Sonic Rabbit Skin, Mecha Sonic Skin for Battle Mode, bonus main menu wallpapers, digital art book, and mini original soundtrack 1. Total War. Pharaoh is the latest entry in the award-winning Grand Strategy series, chronicling the heyday of ancient Egypt and the dramatic events that threaten its destruction. With dynamic real-time battles and incredible turn-based empire management, can you become the last great pharaoh of Egypt and stop the collapse of an iconic civilization? The game takes place at the end of the Bronze Age. As the end of the great pharaoh Merneptah approaches, the Egyptian people are looking for a new leader. There are many who desire the power of the throne, but the path to becoming pharaoh is dangerous. Fight to protect your people against social chaos, natural disasters, and invaders in this strategy game that breathtakingly recreates the Bronze Age collapse. You can play by choosing one of 3 different cultures in the game: Egyptian, Hittite, or Assyrian. Each culture has its own characteristics, advantages, and disadvantages. Additionally, each culture has 8 different leaders. Leaders also have their own personalities, talents, and goals. In the game's career mode, you can follow the stories of the leaders or create your own story in the sandbox mode. The battle mechanics of the game are quite advanced. You can manage your army, determine your tactics, and fight your enemies in real time. There are many factors that affect the battlefield: terrain, weather, morale of soldiers, quality of weapons and armor, leadership skills of commanders, and more. There are also more than 300 unit types you can use in battles. The game's empire management mechanics are also quite comprehensive. You can build your cities, manage your resources, trade, establish diplomacy, and develop technology in a turn-based manner. You can make alliances or declare war with neighboring kingdoms to expand your empire. But you have to be careful because every decision will have consequences. Total War Pharaoh game will be available on Steam on October 11th, 2021. You can start playing the game on the day it is released by pre-ordering or joining Game Pass 2. The standard version of the game is priced at $59.99, the deluxe version is priced at $72.87, and the Dynasty version is $91.46. The deluxe version includes one DLC pack and digital soundtrack one, and the Dynasty version includes 3 DLC packs and digital soundtrack one. Those who pre-order the game will receive 2 cosmetic packages named Avatar of the Gods Cosmetic Pack and Heart of the Shardana Cosmetic Pack 1. Total War Pharaoh game.